Oh, hey, buddy. Sorry I had it on mute. So, I've watered down the paint and trying to get it to run into the recesses and grooves, but apparently not watery enough because it's not just flowing as freely as I would want. Grrr. I see it moving in there. I think I need to add more water. I know it seems crazy, but alright, that is gonna be so much. Let's see what happens. Because I've done it, and then it just like whoosh, whooshes down into the recess. That's pretty groovy. Alright, let's see what happens here. Take two. I mean, I can always touch it up, and I did not primer these. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah. Ew. I thought it was a oh, yeah. Not. Oh, take on it. Well, that's what touching it up's all about. Oh, I did pretty good. It's not quite. It's not like magically doing like I thought it would. And that one, it's like, Well, I watered it down some more. We'll see what happens this time around. It's not magically delicious at all. Look on it. Thought it was gonna magic, you know. Come on. And I can't touch it up. I just thought it was gonna do something else. Ooh, like that. And I've got this little... Oh. For That dropped. Oh, I dropped the ink pen. No big deal. Oh wait, I dropped more stuff. Oh god, I dropped. Okay, so maybe I can. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. And I really wish that I had put my hanger at the top. Look, oh, I dripped. Oh, jeez. Alright, get it together. Alright. Oh. I have a smaller paintbrush. Let me try it. I don't know if it holds enough. No, it does not hold enough. Come on, baby. Just grows. It doesn't seem to flow into the recesses as much. But now that these have tried a chance to dry, the first ones that I've done, I think a second a second coat is going to prove to be a very good coat. Ooh, I just splattered paint everywhere. Hoo hoo, slow down. I'm sorry I haven't checked the screen to see if anybody has said hello. A lot of times I find when I do these videos, everybody says hi, how you doing? Super friendly. And I do care. And hello, and how are you? But if you have a specific question, I will scroll through here in just a minute. I am working with air dry clay. Excuse me. The brand of air dry clay that I'm using is Sculpey. It dries a lot wider than DAS is the other big dog company that has the best two products on the market. I have found personally, I like those two the best. You don't really have to worry about knocking the water out of your brush. I want this to soak in just a little bit. It's super watery paint, and I'm using uh, folk art metallic paints. God, they dry really quick, but I've added so much water, it really takes a minute. And then you really want to, gosh, I'm so scratchy. You want to let these set up um, after you add that much water to the ornaments, the snowflakes, the paint. Oh, so dry. You want to really let it dry because they're air dry clay and they absorb water and moisture. And so it's a really good idea to paint them. But when you add this much water, they just soak it up. And so you wouldn't want to do a seal or a glaze at all. So I saw a couple of people sign off when I started talking. Okay, I'm gonna go back to painting. I just needed to let that soak in to the areas. Can you guys let me see what the comments are? Gosh, I forgot what I was doing here. Here we go. Hi, Shelly baby. Angelica. Hi, Shelly baby. Hello. A little early for Christmas stuff, isn't it? No, Chuck, it's not too early. I'm slow. I wish I was trying to stockpile some inventory, and yes, it should be Halloween. I agree, but I can't afford to get the cookie stamps, and I'm not actually that skilled. So I work with cookie stamps to make the shapes. And only joking, in my house we have a halfway Christmas in the summer and make Christmas wear thick sweaters when we live in New Mexico, so they hate it. It probably is fun. Alright, everybody quit watching when I started talking. I'm gonna go back to painting. Don't nobody want talking. Here we go. Get to work. Yes. Yeah, that's all had a chance to soak in. Let's see. Some of these I am doing, I'm going to paint them, and then some I'm just going to do a white pattern, and then some of them I'm doing a colored pattern. Let's see if I move that up a little bit. Does that help? Oh, yeah, I think it does. All right, I'm going to do that. Ooh, almost made a mess. Here we go. Back to work. I'll quit talking. Alright, round two. See how it goes. This is kind of a cool technique. Seems to flow pretty good. I need some cough drops. We were at Trader Joe's earlier today, and I was gonna grab them. And the guy told me where to find them, and I looked and looked, and I couldn't find them. So I didn't get them. It's okay. I did, however, get some, God, dehydrated tangerines. It's freaking delicious. I love dried fruits. I really like candy, and so I've tried to eat. It's still a bunch of sugar. It's still real sweet, but I've been getting dried fruits instead of candies. Like I said, it's still sugar. I know that. God, excuse me. I'm so froggy. If I don't knock it off, I'll mute. I'll mute me. I genuinely thought it would have gone around the edges in the middle, but it did not. Oh, it's starting to. Come on. It's easier to touch it up out here than it is in there. It's not doing what I wanted it to do. Oh. The YouTube gurus made it look so easy. It was so perfect and magical when they did it. It went through the whole pattern. It was so amazing. And maybe they primered the piece before they painted it. It does glide a lot better on the project if you primer it. You know what? I'll do that. I'll primer here real quick. Doesn't take very long to dry. Oh, come on. Okay, that's more like what I expected, actually. That's kind of cool. I guess the trick is to make sure it's really watery. Boogers. See, it sat too long, and I see the clay got soft. Well, I'll be touching that piece up. Alright, I'm gonna try primering. Let's see how that goes. That's not too terrible to touch them up. Just looking at the patterns of the different snowflakes. So I was going to paint some of them the solid green and then make the snowflake white. But I was going to water it down to do that so I could paint it green as a primer and then come back in with the white for the details. So and then I could primer some white and come in with the green, because I think it would run better. The effect that I'm looking for. Oh, jeez. So that's what I got so far. I'm just trying to put something that I worked on in the camera shot while I work on something else. Okay. Enticing. And I'm still working with the folk art metallic paint. I'm gonna primer them. Let's see if that doesn't give me when I go back in with the real watered down paint. I think it'll give me a better effect of what I'm looking for. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's real shiny. Shiny. So I've had a couple comments. Do I think it's too early for Christmas? No, I do not, because I'm trying to build up some inventory to be a vendor, and I'm also gifting people. I'm very slow. I don't get a lot done at a time. And then I'm going to go back probably tomorrow and touch them up. So I go over them a couple of times, put a lot of love into them. And then also, I had a couple of people say, don't you think you should be doing Halloween? And yes, I do. I don't have a store or a lot of outlets. And so the next vending event, this is my first year doing these. And so my next vending event that I have set up is for after Halloween. So I could have sold them on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, or some other. It really looks so much prettier. I don't know if you can tell the difference in. Anyway, they look quite nice when you paint them. Looks like I'm. Oh, there we go. So we'll paint the back side of this one first. What will Bob Ross say? Not a happy will. And these paint trays aren't great, but that's what I got. I'm grateful to have whatever I have. So there we go. Make the back all nice and shiny. Let that dry a second. So, yes, I do like the idea of doing some Halloween stuff. My family doesn't really celebrate a lot of Halloween things. I was more drawn to leaves, seasonal fall decor, things of that nature. But I did see where people were taking leaves from outside in the yard and using them as a template, pressing them in. They look pretty groovy. But I have decided I really like working with cookie stamps. And there's a website, several websites that have different patterns. And that one that I dropped and painted the back, it's already dry to the touch on the surface. Maybe not for wrapping up. Wrap it up. But, so not really big into Halloween. And so I think now that I've painted these recesses, when I water the paint down so much, it sits and soaks on this air dry clay. And so I think it just softens and it doesn't want to run. So you want it to go move quick. But I think this paint, it's real sparkly too. You can't tell probably. I don't know what you can tell. But it's real sparkly. And I think the technique I want to use will come out better. Okay, so these do dry quite fast. And I've got all that green paint watered down. It's hard to tell painted. I can tell though. I gotta look, get the shiny, get to the angle. I feel so good today. I'm in such a good mood. I haven't taken my Kisqali. Kisqali is the name of the medication that I take, and I take it for 3 weeks, and then I don't take it a week. And so it's stronger. It affects you hard. It knocks you down. 3rd week, not doing so hot. But today I feel so good. Alright. And I think that's pretty good. Okay, so now, let's see, I've got 3 more, but I want to paint them green and then come back in with the light just for a few in the same color collection, but different. Okay, that's that. Now let's, which one did I do first? Dry quick. Alright, let's see what happens. And I don't know if you can see, but this stuff is super watered. I put a bit more in it, a couple of shallow tray. I believe it was drying out fast too. Alright. So let's see. It's real easy to come in and touch up those little, really want to let them dry well first. I think I'm going to hold just a second. I'm not trying to tease you guys, but I wanted to let just a bit. So I'm going to paint these 3, the green, like I was saying, primered up, and then I'll come back and do those. And then, like the ones that I just did. So what I'll do, I've got that white paint out. And so they're pretty easy to touch up. I'm going to go through and knock down the edges. Tighten it up. If you look real close at most of my ornaments, well, you just cry a little bit. So you can see the effort and love is what you'll see. But no, I fix lots of mistakes. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, I'm going to paint those 3 green. I was touching these up. Welcome to painting with your host, ADD Jen. I do not have ADD, but I'm awful scattered today. I'm actually blessed. I know a couple people who have ADD. God. But once you learn to function with it, you can actually use it as an advantage. Pretty productive and spectacular in lots of different ways. I'm not bagging on anybody by no means. You make what you got work for you. If you're smart, you will. My grandma used to say, there's two kinds of people in the world. Those who get up in the morning and pull their pants up and do something. And then we don't worry about the other ones. They don't count for much. I was like, God, geez, Grandma, that's kind of brutal. But she was just meaning, uh, do, you know, we don't all have the same abilities and skill set. Granted, got you there. And you're not expected, in my opinion, to do more than you're able to do. That seems irrational and an unfair expectation. But I think we should all do to the best of our abilities, right? I do believe that's true. And so once I start touching up these edges, it really cleans it up quite a bit. It gets quite satisfying. And then I'm using this real shiny white folk art. And the more I go, I just go around in a circle and start working my way. Oh, there's too much paint on that. Let me paint a different area. Because that was crazy. You can't see it unless you're just right up on it. Which, once you hang it, I mean, I still want to tap it or open it or look at it. I still want it to be like, ooh, so pretty. But you will be looking at them from a distance. But not always. I look at the tree in the middle of the day. I don't just wait till it's dark. Ironically, I don't think I'm going to have a tree. But I have a few houseplants that I have going on in my life. I've got some teeny tiny cutting. Probably cut a few little tiny ones out. I had some, but I met this really groovy lady that does junk journals. And she and I bartered and got one of her journals. And we traded. She wanted the little ones. So it worked out perfect. And, oh, if you're looking for a junk journal, Scrapbook Sage is the name of her company. She puts a lot of love into her stuff, and they're pretty groovy. I've got one. I should set out next to me. I'm going to talk about them. So I don't know if you can see the difference or not. Probably. I think it looks a lot nicer once you go around. And then this real sparkly white paint, it'll look real cool on the tree. Once you get the lights going and stuff, I think it's real neat. And I'm just going ahead and touching this up real fast because I've got that white paint on the tray just sitting there drying up. I want to go ahead and use it. One of the reasons I bopped around on what I'm doing. So I wanted to do that paint. Alright, cool. So that's all the way around the outside. So now I probably should have worked in the middle and worked my way out, but whatever. So I'm just gonna try and clean this up in the middle. It's kind of cool the way it's on the tips there, but it's only on some of it. I don't know if this white, They come in real heavy. And I'm just laying it thick. So I'm definitely going to let this for a day or so before I even think about wrapping it up or putting it up. Because I'm gooping it on kind of thick there. Try and blend that green in. So, gotta do a lot of touch-up work. Is the watered down paint technique, that's a lot. Is the watered down paint technique worth it? Or should I just paint them? And go in and paint them. But all those little recesses, boy, I don't know. It's a lot of little details. God, I'm going in so heavy with this paint. Oh, crud. Anyway. Okay. A couple of happy little accidents. But anyway, it still looks way tidier. I'm still a lot happier with it than before I touched it up. And I can go in with the green and clean that up. But honestly, I think that looks alright. I'm not going to see it too close. So, touched it up. So this one, I don't feel like it needs all that much. Just a little bit in between. I guess pine cones. Oh, I said I was going to check the screen for messages. I sure did not. Dang. Rude. Asked y'all to say hi or something. And I'm like, whatever. No, I'm going to look. I get all lost in this. I wasn't trying to ignore you. I care. I do care, actually. I got a couple regulars comment on stuff. It's kind of cool. Nobody I've met face to face. And I have some people in my life, regulars in my life, that watch. That's very cool. Those are fine. Do I want to put a little white dot in the middle of that? I don't think so. I like that just like it is. Alright, we'll call that one done too. Okay, so the big reveal. Those are dry for sure. Let's see if the paint runs better on the primer. I really feel like it will. So we got like 20 drops of water, 1 or 2 drops of paint. Like a hint of color. Let's see what happens. I'm prop these little paint trays ain't great, but I'm gonna prop it up. There we go. Give me a little angle. Put it on the corner. Haha, the big test. It does. It's running way better. Ooh. Sure did. Oh yeah. I reckon that's what it did, was they used plenty of water. They also make a thinner that you can cut your paint with. Water seems to work just fine. It's kind of backing up. It is running good, but much to reach all the edges from the center. Okay, they definitely primered their work. And they definitely cut this stuff with water or some kind of thinner. Aha. it came out quite. I don't want to tip it too much because I did primer it so the paint isn't soaking in as fast. Ooh, it came out nice. I'm actually using more of this paint than I thought. I'm going to go ahead and get more because I got 1, 2, 3 more to do. And then I want to paint these, so I could go ahead and primer them first while the paint's thick, and then I'll come back and do more of that. Very satisfying, eh? Oh, I should have painted the edges first. I like to hold them like this, but I got ahead of myself. Boop, boop. It's okay. It just means I need to let it dry longer before I do the edges. And I'll go in and do all the recesses white. My husband doesn't like the color snowflakes. He likes it when they're white. It's so funny. He said, oh, there's snowflakes. It's coming white. I want to make sure there's not paint caked up down in the recesses because I want the paint that I'm going to come back in this watery. I want it to really smooth. Beautiful. So many little recesses. It's kind of hard on the brush, but I did Get like 30 of them for, oops, that just came right off of my finger. I got 30, 40 paintbrushes for like $5. I was really stoked about it. Well, that was great. Paint just pulled right off. I sanded them really good. And the nicer you sand them, it's like they resist the paint. They're so smooth. They feel lovely. They're really nice. Sell them when they were white. But they absorb moisture so readily, and then it affects them. Like you really want to seal them with this paint. So it's better. It's better. It's a better. Ooh, so many little recesses. You gotta look at it on all the angles. I got the munchies. We went to Trader Joe's. Got some fruit. And got some macaroni. Macaroni and cheese. Oh, but I got these, they're like poppers. Little wontons. It's like a cream cheese popper, but it's in a little wonton. And now that we have a toaster oven, we were at the grocery store and I was like, oh, let's go to Trader Joe's. We have a toaster oven. We just got it. We haven't had an oven. And so it's like, oh, that's so much delicious stuff. Sure enough, I didn't do the edges first, like I said. Jennifer. Here, watch. I'm actually going to do the edges. It's a lot easier to do them when you haven't painted it first. So I always tell myself not to forget and then turn around and not do it. But, you know, don't do that. I don't want it in the spot I'm going to hold. Plus it's on the back, so it doesn't matter if it's even. Like paint, you know, dark, whatever. So, something interesting. I am hosting a baby shower for my husband's daughter, for my stepdaughter. Ooh, such a lovely lady. And she wants it to be sort of feminine. And so I had thought about, I threw it in the air, just thinking on things. A tea house. Going to a tea house sounded very. But I want to get an Airbnb and then just all the stuff, do the snacks and games and decorate and I think I would really enjoy it. And she didn't want to be a part of it much at first, but I think she started to feel it, wanting to get involved. So that's kind of groovy. And then it's exactly the way she wants. I tell you, that's crazy. You feather, 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 and it's really like dry to the touch. Alright. Yeah. It actually is. So, go ahead and do these three, and then I will mix up my green paint water it down, and we'll do those other ones. But I gotta primer these first. These sure do look pretty. This green, I like it. Alright, so not sticking to my thumb. That's groovy. Sometimes too fast. One step to the next. Partly distraction, getting in a hurry, not paying attention. And sometimes when I'm doing the videos, actually, because I'm like not wanting to make everybody just like wait and wait and wait. But it is the process, and there's nothing you can do about it. But I mean, I guess you could do like a stop, but that's not live. Anyway, here we are. We're live, y'all. This is what's going on. I'm excited to do the green on those. Now that I've primered them, they've responded a lot nicer. But, alright. Got the front, the sides. I got the back and the sides. And I got the front. So I'm going to do the sides. I water sanded these with my fingers. Some of them. So they have a little bit of a rougher edge than when I use the 3 sets of sandpaper. But you gotta pick and choose your battles on effort. And I was putting a lot of effort into these little ornaments, trying to make them with love. But then I was also trying to sell them for $2. And so having 4 hours in them, so this is a little excessive. But I am not doing this to make money. I really enjoy working with these things. And I've been having fun. It keeps me busy mentally because I'm not used to these things. And so I have to really think about what I'm doing. It's not second nature to me. But by no means. Oop, just squirt some more paint out. Alright, and see, that's where I've been holding it with my thumb. You can't even tell. It really does dry to the touch so fast. Okay, so I gotta do these 3 sides, and then I can mix it up with the water. Oh, dang. Don't get it everywhere. Ooh. About to paint my other little snowflake. Getting wild. Ooh, beautiful. Nice. Oh, maybe it did come off where I was holding it. I'm not sure if that's or not. Possible. Possible. So, I wonder if I paint all the raised areas and don't worry about the recessed areas as much, because the paint sort of repels it. So when I get the paint watery, it just like the painted primered areas, it just repels the watery paint. It goes right off of it actually. So as long as I paint the high sides, actually, huh? Well, that looks pretty nifty. Just like that. It's a little messy. Yeah, and I've painted all the way on some of it. I think I'd be happier if I was just sitting there thinking, be a lazy painter, be a lazy crafter. Good Lord, be a lazy crafter. And I think I like the walls on the sides painted. Yeah, maybe I won't worry about every little tiny little spot, but yeah. But yeah. Just keep saying yeah. Yep. It came off right where I was holding it. I didn't let it dry very long. That's what's going on there. That's where I was rushing. Rushing for the video. Da. Yet. Rushing for the video. Just a terrible Russian accent. I might not get the role. I'm a Russian. Yeah, they're probably not going to cast me for that part. Alright. Here we go. Water it down time. God, I want it to be so runny. Alright. Pretty loosey-goosey. Alright, let's see what happens. And I'm going to put it on this other paint tray I've got. Here, let's look at the screen. I'll quit being a liar. Good stuff. Alright. Who's talking to me? Let's see what we got here. Hello. A little early for Christmas. No, it is not. It should be Halloween. But I don't have any store or customers or Halloween cookie stamps. So, only joking. In my house, we have a house. Oh, yeah. I just came back. Hello, Angela. Welcome back. Christmas. It's Halloween. I know. Okay, I'm going to put my address up. And there's this company called Baker. They have the most amazing, phenomenal cookie stamps that I've ever seen. So, I'll get y'all my address. You send them to me, I'll make them. But that is something I want so bad, are some of those cookie stamps. Okay. All right. I got my sleeve on. No, I need to wash it. All right, so here's the ones I did earlier and touched up. So we're happy with those. We're gonna call those Dunzo. Setting them to the side. And this one as well, calling it Dunzo. Okay, so Dunzos. Those are my Dunzos. Doo-doo-doo. That's what they look like. All right, get those out of the way. And now I have primered these. Super watered down some metallic green folk art paint. My medium is, I use Sculpey air dry clay. And I'm just cleaning up my fingers because I don't want to get green paint everywhere. And this stuff does clean up quite nicely. But I'm a little mess right now. Let's fix that. Okay, I'm excited about using this watery paint. I know you guys might be too, since you're sitting here watching. And now I'm all cleaning my hands. But I don't want to cross-contaminate my colors. So, I'm going to just do a little quick. And this is such a forgiving, lovely. These, oh, what are they called? Everything's made out of it now. What is this mat called made out of, Brian? Silica. Silica. Yeah, it's so easy to clean. Look at that. Just a little bit of water. Poof. All that paint. It's quite nice. I really like it. Alright. Here we go. Back to the plan. This is gonna work so good. I'm excited. It's gonna go good. Okay, here we go. Can y'all see? Da, da, da. Do you feel the tension? It's gonna go so good. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Dun, da, da. Ooh, it is gonna go so good. And I'm going to change brushes because that's not carrying very much. And I want it to really go somewhere. Oh, it's working. It's doing good. Ooh, how cool. Yeah, but primered. Slow down, give it a chance. Give it a chance to settle. My table's not completely level, and the clay is not completely level. So, go this and that. How cool is that? Can you? That's pretty fun. Shake your little hands. There we go.
Someone just said hi.
Well, hello right back. Can you see their name?
Ava.
Kayla?
Ava.
Oh, Ava. Hello, Ava. Thank you so much for me. I appreciate you sharing your time with me. I am trying to get, I spend a lot of time at home. And so I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers, actually, which seems like so many, to pay you for videos on YouTube once you get 1,000 subscribers. I'm like, oh. Ooh, you think I'm cute? Oh, the snowflake. Oh. Oh, that was cute. That's all good. I'm almost as cute as the snowflake. Thank you. I think they're cute too, actually. I'm out here just taking compliments. Does it look cool? My husband's in the bedroom watching on the TV.
Yeah.
It does? You can see what it's doing?
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes it just goes whoop, scoots right in there like that.
It's super satisfying.
Yeah.
It really is when it works. It's like, ooh, that's cool. And the more I have to mess with it, the more I have to touch up. It's pretty much a
It's a
guarantee.
little behind you, so when you, yeah.
Oh, I got you. It's delayed.
If you, yeah, about 5 seconds.
Sorry if there's some weird confusion going on. My husband's in the other room, and I was asking him questions, so it's a little bit of delay signal. We're in town. I love our Starlink, and that's what we have, but it does not work as good in the city. It's really more for urban.
Are you warm enough, dear?
Do I, babe?
Are you warm enough?
Oh, yeah, I'm warm enough.
You want me to drink this?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I've got my... I actually get really hot without... Like, I forget to notice my temperature or something. I don't know. I don't pay much attention to my personal comfort as I could sometimes. Which is stupid. That's pretty stupid. Hey, look. Oh, come on. Do what I need you to do. But the more it works, the less I have to touch up. I wonder how many people popped in on this video. I bet it's a bunch. Everybody's like, ooh, snowflakes. I'm in on that. I can't get enough. Okay, this is actually very satisfying, you guys. Ten parts water, 1 part paint. Oh, see, and I don't feel like I need to touch that up very much at all, to be honest with you. Boom. All right. Let's do another one. And then I'm going to do white. Uh-oh. Painted it. Is it on me? So I'm trying to decide where to do my drops. God, I burned through that paint. You know what? It's going to take more than I've got. I'm going to go ahead and get some more ready because I've got 2 that I want to do. Oh, these are looking pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up some paint so I don't have to worry about. Okay, so, okay, here's how much I'm doing. Can you see? Yeah, I did, I don't know, 4 drops of paint. Anyway. And now I'm going to do water. Water. And like I said, they make a product that you can use to thin it. I think it's called extender. But what it does is it cuts it and it thins it. But it's water soluble, so it works. So incomplete. Oh, so frustrating. Oh, my husband's messing with my head over here in the background. All right. Okay. You know what? I don't think that's runny enough. I mean, I have learned the hard way. You really want it super runny. So now I have way too much. That's okay. It's actually not that much paint. It's the water. An illusion. It makes it go so much further. God. I got like a whole Only thing missing is a frog. Oh, God. All right, settle down. Simmer down. Jeez. Love that silicone mat. Maybe don't wear your best clothes when you take it home. These are not my best clothes. These are my best clothes. This flannel shirt is my bestest ever. Aw, babe. Yeah. Oh, wow. I've been live an hour and a half. Wild. Okay, here we go. Ooh, it's so satisfying. I'm gonna, ooh, if I prop that up, is it gonna spill? Ooh. All right. Okay, hold on just one second. I gotta get a drink here. Suspense. Oh, here for your viewing pleasure while I take a 5-second break. It's spaceship. All right. All right. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Woohoo. Yeah, here we go. Na, 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 na. Like a little dragon. Oh, so cool. Oh, can y'all see that? Ooh. That is so freaking cool. My table's not level. Oh, that's cool though. Give it a little spin. There it goes. Does that look as cool on camera as it does in person? Okay, because it's super cool in person. And primering it, I'm not really going to have to touch it up at all. It's super awesome. Oh, there you go. Go, 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 go. That looks pretty good. Woohoo! Alright, last one to do in the green. Oh, I should put that in the description. Because I keep wanting to say, not too often, but I'm working with Sculpey air dry clay. And I used cookie stamps to make the snowflakes. In case y'all were wondering. And I'm painting with metallic folk art paints. And this one is a very watered down. I should put stuff like that in the description, maybe. I'm learning on these videos, so I think stuff like that might help. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind saying it, but also don't want to drive anybody nuts. Oh, I smooshed this one. It's got personality. Right there, it's got a boo-boo. Alright, now I am going to go back over, this one. Oops. Because my paint's so nice and runny. This was one of the first ones I did. The paint was a little thicker. It wasn't coming out too hot. And then when I touched it up, it got a little crazy. So I've got all this extra paint ready to go. Might as well use it. And this is the one that I touched up earlier, but this paint is so nice and runny. I'm able to go back and not ruin it. Alright, don't get too froggy. Leave it alone. It looks fantastic. I leave it alone. And sometimes I think I'm just picking up the water with my paintbrush, and that makes the stuff in the tray a lot thicker. I definitely like to go over it a couple times if I can with the color. It's so watered down. because it's real thin looking sometimes. Alright, slow down, Froggy. Slow down, Froggy. These actually all look just fine. And this first one was so thick. Okay, so here's this batch. Let's see, let me take these off. And I'm not going to use that up. Whatever. Let's see, can y'all see those? Yes, you can. Da, da, da. Okay, so now I've got some whoop, white paint that I want to do. These are so much easier to clean up if you do them right away. Alright, let it go. I actually have a little stack of these. It's kind of cool. I was just setting them aside and cleaning them later because I had a whole little pile of them. It was kind of nice. Alright, so those are done. And now I'm going to go in and put the white highlight. These are going to be pretty mixed up. Okay, so let's put the white highlights on the green ones. Oops. Oh, backwards. Okay, can you see them? What can you see? Oh, there's a message from my son. Let's see, who else said something to me? Pretty, hi, cute. Aw, thank you very much. I realize you're talking about the ornaments. I am live on YouTube right now, and I am responding to my son that I never hear from. I am live. I am so sorry, God, but I never hear from him. And so I want to respond. Face. Green ones, thank you for your patience. Here we go. Okay, these are going to look cool. Oh, first we need the white paint. Still reconnecting. So, sorry about that. Everyone's gone. My signal drops out. So, super sorry about that. Well, I can't help it. I'm in the city. Oh my gosh. There must have been a hair of green. Oh, I know what's going on. My water's dirty. Duh. I gotta get fresh water. I can't use the mix with white because my water's filled. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to get some fresh paint. Water. Oh, everybody's gone. Do what, babe? Oh, thank you for checking. I think that's the first time it cut out, but I'm not sure.
Oh,
I haven't really been paying attention.
It's been working just fine on 3 days.
Well, I picked it up and messaged James. He sent me a message, and I just don't want to lose him. Ew. There's clumpy stuff in the paint. And it's like it gives at some point, the paint, all of a sudden, it goes from choppy looking to smooth and silky. And so that, I feel like it's stirred enough. But apparently, there's stuff. There's stuff. Ugh. Like dried paint. Ugh. Clumpy. gonna shove the little clumps out. There we go. Alright. What's really going on behind the scenes? Jeez. So there was paint on the tray. Okay. That I hydrated up. So I'm kind of like sifting it out. There we go. Yeah, so I get the clumpy parts set aside. Oh, geez, I'm about to spill it. And one more little bit of water. So now I've got like the tiniest bit of white paint, a lot of water. And yeah, it goes from like choppy to smooth real quick. All of a sudden it's like poop. And that's when I'm like, okay, it's. Oh, yeah, that's. There you go. Ugh, all this stuff. Okay. I feel like this is going to look really cool on the screen. Let me make sure you guys got a view. I think you do. Oh, yeah. This one. Was it out of whack? Oh. It might have just.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, was it? I'm just going to do these last 3 ornaments and then end it. So it's like a snowflake painting session, I guess. Let's see. We come in from up here. Ooh. Oh, you got it. Thank you. I don't think it upsets people that I'm talking to you or something. I mean, just a real person. It's just a person. I suppose if anyone doesn't like the dialogue, they can ask for a refund. You just need a receipt. If you have a receipt, you can get a refund. But it's got to have my signature on it. Oh, perfect. Oh, there it goes. Come on. Why? I bet if you use that official extender stuff, you probably don't have to keep mixing it up as much. It probably just cuts it kind of perfectly. But with the water, you have to keep giving it a mix. Go in there. Go in there. Go in there. Perfect. Oh, that does look pretty. Ooh, lovely. Alright, set that gently there. Let's do it again. There's not really as many connections here. All the channels don't connect. Anybody else say anything? Oh well. After I decided I was cute. That's it. Nobody wants to say nothing. But like,
they were having a discussion whether about Halloween or Christmas earlier.
oh, yes, I know.
Oh, I can hear myself. That's all.
Hee hee. Well, I don't have a outlet for Halloween stuff, and I don't have any Halloween cookie cutters. I just got started. I need to get inventory. I'm working on it. In theory, I'm gonna have inventory. Oh, and I found some really cool cookie cutters. I want them a bunch. They're like 15 bucks a whack. I really want Brian to get a 3D printer, is what I want. And then I could have all the cookie cutters. And I could sell them on my booth. And that would be cool too. I thought about getting a 3D printer, but I I cannot figure that out at this point in time in my life. That is just not happening. Like, no. God, that looks so cool. Alright. See if I can get it around these little diamonds down here without cover. Oh, that was terrible. Well, I can touch it up. So that. And this watered down paint is kind of forgiving on the dark colors. You kind of can't see it so much. It's actually, I might not have to touch it up. I'm not trying to paint them twice. I don't have to. Alright. Ooh, that looks cute. Alright, one more. And then I'm going to show you guys what they all look like together. And then oh, where do I want to drop my color in? This stuff is like super fine. Okay, so when you're making your stamps, you want to make sure that you get a deep impression. And I did not do that as much as I should have. Ooh, making a big old mess. Golly bum. Alright, let's some of this up. Let's get out of here. Little sprinkles everywhere. Okay, so where was I? You want to make a really deep. So when I stamp these, I didn't stamp them as deep as I could have, and it makes a difference when you're painting them. And the more I work with these things, the more I learn. And that's really watery, but the pattern is so shallow, I want it to just glide through. So let's see what happens. Ooh, mission accomplished so far. See, it's really deep right here. Oh wow, it's like really deep right here. I pressed it very unevenly. And these are nice fat little wells that I can fill up to feed through, I think. Oh, come on, paint. Do your thing. It's not doing what I want. Eh! Oh, heck. Come on. There you go. There you go. Come on. There you go, there you go, there you go. Come on. When the levee breaks, there'll be no place to go. Okay. Eh. Come on. Go ahead, babe. Aww.
Right now.
You know, sometimes I don't think anyone's watching, and then I see how many views I had, and there had to have been somebody watching. Okay, I'm not left-handed, so I don't know why I made that choice. I mean, I guess there's only so much paint running into crevices you can sit and watch. I can do this all day, though. I find it to be very satisfying. Videos are better if I just, like, don't talk.
No, that's great. Six.
Just random commentary's fine.
Whatever you want to do. Six.
Okay. Dunzo. So I've got all this.
You need to get set up so you can use your computer with it.
Um, Homegirl from Dawn from Scrapbook Sage with the junk journals. She was making a video. I was watching it and I thought, man. So I told her, I was like, man, that's a crazy angle, right? The angle. I said, you must have a heck of a setup. And she sent me a picture of her. It's like, you know, when you go to the dentist and they've got that that's like overhead that you can move around. I don't know. I have to show you the picture of it. But what I really want is those Google glasses. Honestly, I think they're cool. I think I'd have taken that job if you got a free pair of Google glasses. But you didn't even get a demo pair. I had a job where I was going to work at Best Buy, different retail stations, and I was going to be selling VR glasses. Well, I was going to be there like demoing them, but then there was a sales expectation for, I guess, while you were on the clock. They expected the sales to increase for that product. And I don't know. I'm steering away from sales quotas and stuff. I love customer service and social interaction, but I don't like that sales quota pressure. I think I'm just going to put a dot in the middle. Yeah. And this watery paint so thin, it really does like a couple of layers to fill in.
Take a break for a minute.
Yeah, this is the last one, and then I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna make a video of all the stuff that we just did. Me and my little fans. I don't know if you're fans or not, but you hung in there a whole bunch. Ooh, that's the toaster oven. It sounds like snacking. Ooh. So we were at Trader Joe's and we got they're not your traditional jalapeno poppers. They're in what are they in? They're different. They're not. They look so good. What are they? I'm all here carrying on about them. No, they're not normal. They're some. What are they in? Crispy wontons. Jalapeno and cream cheese crispy wontons. So they are, they're not normal. Anyway, I'm excited about it. I think they're going to be delicious. All right. Let's take a look at all the snowflakes. See how it came out. Okay, I'm going to line them all up. Ooh, doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, they look pretty. I do like these. Oh, that was kind of loud. Sorry. Okay. Little cluster. So we'll call this the green collection. Oh, what would the day be without a honky horn in the parking garage? Okay, here you guys. Orientation, rotate, check device. Sorry. Do what?
Sorry about the noise.
Yeah. Okay, you guys. So there's ornaments. And I'm actually happy with them. I'm blocking the camera. I don't think I need to touch them up. Yeah, I did the backs. Groovy. Okay. So, thanks for hanging out while I craft and make some time. Peace, love, and grizzly bears. For those of you newer to subscribe to my channel, we went e-bike riding and we stumbled upon a grizzly bear. And so that is now my tagline because I have developed a very large, intense phobia of bears. They didn't used to be there. Now they're everywhere. So once the sun goes down, I don't wander around the RV parks or the campsites. Oh, I've had these crazy magnifying glasses on so long, it's hard to readjust. So that is why I end all the things with peace, love, and grizzly bears. It's because I did run into a bear on the e-bike trail on the Columbia River Gorge. And so if you scroll back through my videos, one of them says, oh, yo bear. It's obvious which video it is. So thanks for joining. I really enjoyed making the little snowflakes. And take it easy. People just say hi, which is